Good afternoon, everyone. I am presenting about a project which is book recommendation system. This is made by me, Muhammad Sohil, and here are the project summary, which is shown. This project aims to create a book recommendation system using unsupervised learning technique, which is belong to machine learning, and the project involves exploring and analyzing the data visualization relationship between variable and experimenting with different charts to gain insight. The data was pre-processed and cleaned to handle machine values and outliers. Okay, here are the problem statement. So on this problem statement, we are making this project. See, during the last few decades, with the rise of YouTube, Amazon, Netflix, and many others such as recommendation system have taken more and more places in our life. Some e-commerce suggest to buy article that could interest them. To online advertisements suggest to users the right content matching their preference. The recommender system are today available in our daily online journey. Okay. In a very general way, recommended system are algorithm aim to suggesting relevant item to the user, which are basically okay. Item being movies to watch, text to read, there to buy, or anything else depending on industries. Recommended system are really critical in some industries and as they can generate and huge amount of income, which they are efficient, would also be a way to stand off significantly from competitor. The main objective is to create a book recommendation system for users. Okay. So now let's start our data from knowing our data. So here we are importing some libraries as pandas, NumPy, importing with the visualization libraries like Seaborn, Matplotlib, loading our data set from this particular URLs, okay. Book URLs, users, rating. Here are the data set we have loaded. Okay. So pd.read.csv, this is panda.read.csv, and book URLs. Here are data set is loading. Okay. So now data set has been loaded. We are checking the first view of data set with the head function, which is including the 5 columns of the data. Okay. Here are head, here are ratings, users, all are head function. Showing the data set of first 5 rows. Data set information using the info function. Here are the information. Book title, author, year of publication, publisher, image URL. Okay. All the data stuff are showing with the function of info. And here user info, rating info. Okay. Now we are checking duplicate values with the help of duplicated function. Okay. Duplicated person. 0 duplicate value. In the users, 0 duplicate value. In the rating, 0 duplicate value. Now we are coming for the missing values and null values second. We will set a function for this particular. So defining missing values data frame argument. Okay. The function will calculate the missing value and present it in a tabular form. Calculate the number of missing values in each column. Missing values count data frame dot is null function. This is necessary for checking null values. Okay. Calculate the percentage of missing values in each column. Here are the round data frame is null, mean null. Here are calling percentage second. Okay. So the table by percentage, that's indexing, all are the working with the sum function. Okay. Missing values, null values count. Here are the results. Missing values user, missing values ratings, visualize the missing values. Okay. Here we are using heat map. it is showing the missing values. Okay, now we are coming. The book CSV contain number of row are 271360. Okay, and here the user CSV contain number of rows are 278850. Okay, ratings contain 1149,780. There are almost 40% missing values in each columns of the user CSV. Now understanding our variable. For this, we will use the dataset column. Dataset column, book.columns. Okay, here showing the dataset. Now user.column, rating.column, all the dataset is understands by us. Okay, dataset describe function. Include is equal to all is the argument. Okay, now users, rating, all are described. Double crossing dataset comprising of three files: books, users, and the rating. Okay, which is including author, title, publisher, URL. Okay, and in this the user ID, location, age, and the user ID, ISBN, International Standard Book Number. Okay, book rating, and here checking unique values for each variable. Checking unique values for each variable is here we are using again a function defining unique values, argument data for loop. For loop we are using in this for in data dot columns toilets. Okay, and printing the loop, and here are the result: title, author, your publication, publisher. Okay, here unique values users wise, rating wise. Okay, data wrangling. Now we are coming to explain data wrangling. Data wrangling code remaining all the columns of ease of book, ease of use. Okay, book rename. Okay, and here are the changing the URL from HTTP to deployment. Okay, here we are using to change HTTP to HTTPS, which are hypertext transport protocol system. Okay, which are secured either to HTTP. Okay, username, rating. Okay, books which are showing the unique values. Okay, in the array forms. Here are the result. In this unique values, we see the value 0 and value and the value more than 2006 for year publication in this invalid. And this data set was published in those chart. Okay, we will assume that the year after 2006 are invalid and replace them with none. Okay, reference from here. Log function for located. Okay, location column. Here are the results. Location NYC, New York, USA, Stanford, California, USA, Moscow. Okay, here are showing the location wise. This is showing first shatter 5 values as shown in previous, merging the data set using user ID and ISBN column. Okay, merge user rating on user ID. We demerged data books on ISBN. Okay, here are merging the ID and ISBN. Data.save. This is showing save wise as a how much rows and how much columns. Removing the unwanted column from the draw function. Add, which are again showing 5 headers of first. What are the manipulation we have done inside you? Rename all the column for 3 CSV. Change the required data set for some column, created a country, city, and state column from the location column. Replace most of the error in the country column. Limited the year publications as per the book crossing data set. Okay, we have already explained. Data visualization, storytelling, and experimenting with chart. Understand the relationship between variable. Age distributed. Okay, using the subplots, hist plot, box plot. Okay, here is the plot. Okay, hist plot and box plot. Hist plot is showing the result by the age and count wise. Okay, and here are the box plot, which is showing the result. Why did the specific chart here showing? Why did we took this chart for visualizing them? As we can explain, histogram is type of chart that display the contribution of data set. It is the graphical representation of data that show how often each value of group of values across system plot are useful when understanding the distribution of data set and identifying patterns or trend in the data. It is also useful when dealing with large data, okay, greater than so observation. It can help detect any unusable observation outlier or any other gap in the data. Okay, now coming to the workflows, it's used to summarize the key statistical characteristics of data set, including the median quartiles and range in this in a single plot. Box plot are useful for identifying the percent of outlier in dataset, comparison distribution of multiple dataset, and understanding the dispersion of data. They are often used statistical analysis and data visualization. Okay, so what are the insights we found from this particular chart? From the distribution appeared that the age of column is positively skewed, right skewed. Okay, the box plot show that there's lots of outliers percent. Okay. Hmm. Coming to the book rating distribution, here showing the book rating distributions. Okay, in this particular code, and here the graph book rating. Okay, same as previous graph. Okay, just box plot. Why did you pick this specific chart? Here explaining why did I pick the specific chart, same as previous. We see that there are a lot of zeros implicit rating that the reason the box plot is closed to the left side. Okay, see. Okay, aspirated rating. Okay, dot. So it's the aspirated rating are showing with the distribution plot of book rating, right? Same graph. Year of publications. Okay, in this we are using the bar chart. Okay, bar chart is showing year wise 2002, 199, 19999, 2001, 2000, 1998. Okay, year wise showing the publications. Easy. Why did you pick the specific chart? Because bar chart is used to complete the size of frequently of different categories of group of data. Bar chart is useful for comparing data across the different categories, and they can be used to display the large amount of data in a small space. Simple. Okay. What are the insight we found? Bar chart are the most number of books were published in the last year, 2002, followed by 199 and 2001. Okay, as we can see. Right? Okay. And it's appeared that there are twice as many books published in 2002 than 1989. Okay. Okay. Coming to the function for bar plot. Here are the defining function for the bar plot. Bar plot is defined, argument this and this. Okay. Figure bar plot. Okay. Let's go. Top book title. Wild animals. Okay. Here are the top book titles. Top books by number of ratings. Here are bar charts showing the top book by number of ratings. Like this. Wide Animals, Lovely Wellness. Okay. And here are the count. Top books is this. The Lovely Bonus. Not this. Yeah. Wild Animals is top. Okay. Which is across to 25,100. Okay. This is the top book. And either we can see other also. Okay. The second, the Lovely Bones a novel. Okay. Right. Why did it with a specific chart? Same as previous, bar chart is popular for simple analyzing image visualization. The most rated book in this Wild Animals with 2502 rating, followed by The Lovely Bonus, a novel, and The Da Vinci Code. Okay, as we have already explained. Top book authors. This is author wise bar chart. Okay. Book authors wise. Okay. Again, the as per number of book followed by William Shakespeare, and for the most popular number of rating is Nora Robert, follows by Stephen King. Okay. So will the gain insight help creating a positive business impact? See, are there any instead of lead negative growth justify the reason? See, the insight gained from top author based on the number of book and rating could potentially have creating a positive business impact. This information could be used to improve the recommendation system by taking into account the popularity of authors when making recommendation. For example, books by popular authors such as Agatha Christie and Nora Robert could be recommended to users who have shown an interest in similar genres and themes, right? Book publisher wise bar chart. Okay, here is book publisher wise. Top countries. Okay, top countries. In this top countries, there are USA in the top, in the second Canada, with the using simple bar chart. Okay, called as a heat map. It visualization code and showing with the heat map. It is showing age, book rating, year of publication with the user ID, age, book rating, year of publications. Okay, so here are the heat map, which is explaining this details about the code. Why with the specific chart? Because the correlation coefficient is measure of strength and direction of linear relationship between two variables. The correlation matrix is used to summarize the relationship among a set of variables and is an important tool for data exploration and for selecting which variable to include in a model. The range of correlation is -1 plus 1. Okay, -1 to 1. Thus, to know the correlation between all variables along with the correlation coefficient. What is the insight found from the chart? We see that the columns are not correlated to each other. Simple chart pair plot. This is the chart pair plot are showing the details about user ID, age, book rating, year publication by behalf of user ID, age, book rating, year of publications. Okay, we can see the detail. Okay, so for this details, I have used pair plot. Now coming to feature engineering, data pre-processing, handling missing values and outliers. Users, missing values, argument passing by users. Here are the values, replacing outlier with man, using location by log function. Okay, filling the age as per the median values country, missing values, user, same as previous, replacing the remaining 9 values with the mean. Okay, by using fill now function. Okay, this is used to replacing the values. for changing null values. None. Replacing unknown countries with other. Okay, with the using fill now function. Dropping location of city state using by draw function. Dropping means it's cutting, deleting, missing values users. Okay. Replace outlier ages than 5 more than 99 is in the age column with 9. Replacing missing age as per the median values country. Replace the remaining none values with the mean age. Replacing the remaining missing values in the users with other. Okay, here are books, missing values by books. Okay. Replacing missing years with the median values by using fill now function again. Okay. Here are books, missing values, replacing none. Okay. Fill now function, replacing year with median. Replaced year with median year and replace remaining missing values with other. Okay. We have replaced this. Okay. Coming to the ML model implementation. Building recommendation system. Popularity based building. Popularity rating dot merge argument passing by book, comma on is equal to ISBN as we have previous in the top. Add a column for the number of rating for each book. Popularity, numerating populated of group wise. Okay, group wise dividing. Group by adding average rating, calculate the mean average rating, the 19th percentiles of the number of rating. Okay, this filter book with the number of rating greater than equal to 90th percentiles. Okay, simple with using the location function, that is dot log. Define the function to calculate the weight rating. Okay, with the using calculate, we are defining the function calculate weighted rating and passing the argument x comma minimum rating etc. Okay, apply the weighted rating function to the top rated books data frame. Okay, I applied the function as we have previously made it. Duplicated value sorted by. Okay, display the top 20. Here are the top 20. Okay, the topest thing, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Okay, this is the top. Here we can see lowest also. This the Lovely Bones novel. Okay, recommendation based curriculum. Creating a data frame average rating which has average rating in column book rating. Okay, data frame we are showing and rating dot group wise we are dividing and average rating pd dot data frame rating group by ISBN book rating. Creating a data frame average rating which has average rating in column book rating. Creating a num rating column with number of rating. Okay, here are the result. Book rating, number rating. Okay. Building recommendation function with ISBN and main rating as values. Input. Okay. Defining a function again. Same as previous. Get rating for input book. Calculate the percent correlation between input book and all others. Okay. Data frame. Join with average rating data frame to get the number of rating each other. Filter book with number of rating greater than equal to input minimum. Okay, sort by add book title to result. Okay, simple. The above function take input and ISBN a minimum number of rating and return the top 10 book most similar to the input book based on the person correlation. This function can be used to generate recommendations for a specific book among books that have been rated a sufficient number of times. Okay, box number ISBN 031 etc. So, okay, here are showing the result. Recommendation for book with ISBN among book with the least 300. Okay, here are the result. Collaborative filtering using cost sharing similarity. Fill nan values with 0. Nan values replacing with 0 using fill now function. SQL metric pair will import cosine. Okay, SQL we are using. Evaluating the cosine similarity between all pair user. Cosine similarity raising rating pivot argument. Okay, converting similarity matrix to the data frame user similarity indexing pivot indexing. Okay, define a function to get recommendation for a user. Definition: get a recommendation user ID k. Again, making a function, take user ID and the number of similar user to make recommendation and return the top box data frame you are using in this function to make this happening. Okay. Get the most similar user to input user. Here are the user ID wise. All this stuff. The book function. Here are the header. The above function. The above function takes as input a user ID and number of similar user to consider and understand the top 10 book recommendation. For that user, it calculates the number of rating for each book among the k most similar user to the input user and sort the book by averaging rating in the descending order. The top 10 books are returned along with their titles. Okay, list of all valid users in pivot table. Here are the pivot table index. Okay. That recommendation for user using 10 most similar user. 10 most similar user. Whether index wise. Collaborative filtering using k nearest neighbors. K and n, which is k and n. Okay. Here are the code. Okay. Creating a dictionary to store the MSE for each distance metric. MSE underscore dictionary is equal to blank. Okay. Here are the for loop using in this. Create a model, list store predict rating, create a list to store actual rating, iterate over each row in the test data. Okay, again using for loop. Okay, here condition making. Okay, all this stuff are made it. And here are the plot for MST, 4 different distance metric. Okay, here bar chart for this particular MSC distance metric. Okay, here are the result. Above to the 30 also. Okay. The metric with the least mean squared error for the prediction of rating is quotient. So we will use quotient distance metric for our KNN model, which we have previously used. Here head function using showing to first 5 head. Okay. Okay. Here SkyPy.sparse import CSR matrix from sklearn.neighbors. Here are the subsets. Okay. Here are the subsets of sklearn. Set a minimum number of rating, minimum rating 100, filter book with at least minimum rating. Okay. Filter user, create a pivot table for of book and their rating by each user of training data. Final rating, pivot, here the final rating. Okay. Which is including 731 rows and 888 columns, which are very huge data to be seen. Convert the pivot table to a sparse matrix. Rating matrix, CSR matrix, final ratings, pivot table. Create a Canon model. Can model Canon nearest neighbors metric cohesion algorithm. Great. Okay. Here are the argument passing. Here again we are making a function that recommendation book title argument. Okay. This is the function name. Here are the details about my function, which is showing the above function taken input a book titles and return the top 5 books most similar to the input book based on Canon model. The function find the nearest k neighbors of the input book and return their ISBN along with its distance to the input box. The top 5 books are returned along with the titles and distance to the input book. Example, you should get recommendation for the book Lovely Bones, as we have already saw. Get recommendation for the book Lovely Bones. Recommendation. Okay, that was second book. Here, future work optional. This is optional. Say the best performing ML model in pickle file or jobless file format for deployment process. Okay, we are importing pickle. Say the file pickle rating by pickle Canon model book data frame. Create variable model is successfully created and ready for deployment on a live server for a real user interaction. Okay, so we can use this model now. It has successfully deploymented. Conclusion for this project. In this conclusion, this project aimed to create a book recommendation system using unsupervised learning technique. Okay, recommendation system or algorithm aim at suggesting relevant to user. They are critical in some industries as they can generate a huge amount of income when they are efficient or also be a way to stand out significantly from competitors. Project involved exploring and analyzing the data, visualizing relationship between variables and experimenting with the different charts gained inside as a bar, histogram, okay, box plot, very much chart we have used in this particular model. The data was pre-processed and cleaned to handle missing values and outliers. Several recommendation systems were built, including popularity-based filtering, correlation-based recommendation, collaborative filtering using cosine similarity, and k-nearest neighbors, as we have recently used in the previous lines of code. Important insight from EDA include. So here, important insight that is showing there are almost 40% missing values. Okay, in the A's column of user CSP outliers present in A's, a lots of zeros in relationship rating. Median implementing rating is 8. There are twice as many books published in though, and the 1989, the most rated book is Wild Animals and 2502 rating. Okay, the top authors is Agatha Christie for most number of book and for most number of rating is Nora Roberts. Top publisher is Harlequin. Top countries are USA and Canada. The French recommendation system would include popularity-based filtering recommendation based on correlation and a collaborative filtering using cosine similarity user and user collaborative filtering using k-neighbors. Okay, the project demonstrates the potential of these technique to generate personalized book recommendation for user. Okay, so all this stuff we have used in our deployment model. Okay, thank you.